Okay, I'm ready for it.
Hello! Welcome back to IGOW and the Isolation Games. How's everyone doing on this fine Saturday or Sunday, depending where you are, I guess?
Right. Say if you're in the Seattle area, it's 85 degrees.
Ooh,
Yeah,
really?
It's really nice out
It
today.
is gorgeous today.
Is it windy?
There's a little bit of wind, but it's beautiful. The wind actually helps it, so then you're not just getting like heat.
All right. So, we're going to start off with round number
wait a sec.
3.
Hold-
What's up?
Do you want to give people are there people here? If you're here, shout out in the chat.
Yeah.
Let's
Normally
I kind of want to
people
give
say-
people.
We need some kind of, for IGOW 2, we need some kind of introduction that plays for the first 1 to 2 minutes that gets people that allows people to come into the stream.
Let's
That's
make
something
one
that we need.
together. Let's
We
make
could
a video
have it
together.
like
That's
just a screen that says stream starting in 5 minutes, and then it plays like the video that the week's going to be reviewing, something like that.
That's good.
Or we could just like start
actually
it
set that up
15 minutes early and have a casual conversation and be like, and just have a thing on the screen that says this is the pregame, the real stream. I mean, we could just be here interacting with people too.
Also, if we can do it at the same time every week, that'll make it better too.
Yeah, we've got to be super on top of that for IGOW.
Well, we just have to choose what we want to do Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing is like for IGOW 1, we bounced around so that we could get a lot of European viewers. Then we could get more, American viewers, and trying to like fit into time zones can make it difficult.
I think this is the best time for like everyone around the world.
Probably, yeah.
Well,
like
no,
it's not AGOW,
now, right?
No.
Yeah, because they're behind us.
It's like in the morning there.
Oh, is it early morning?
I think so.
Okay, I thought it was like 4 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It might even be a little earlier than that. You're right around the right. Yeah, that's about right.
Right, because they're like 18 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, so Australia right now, they're going to be
like
it's the middle of the night in Australia.
5:30 a.m.
5:30 there.
So.
Oh, okay. Pretty close.
Still,
yeah.
I mean, to consistently watch at 5:30 in the morning on a Saturday is like you're into it, man.
Well,
I guess Steve is a little bit older. He's got kids. There's potential for him to be up at 5:30 in the morning consistently.
That's Monday though, so.
On Sundays it's Monday.
Now
it's Sunday.
It's Sunday for him.
5:30 in the morning on Sunday. Yeah.
What time? But isn't it like a reasonable time in like most of Europe?
Yeah, in most of Europe it is, because Europe is like 8 hours ahead, 7 to 9 depending upon where you are at. So it's nighttime for most of Europe.
Let's see what time it is in Switzerland.
It's Saturday night, and you're kicking it with us, and we appreciate it.
Looks like
it's like
possibly your chat is not updating.
You think?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch more comments that all took place 3 minutes ago. What's up? It's the. Come on, help me out. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. Average FPV, what's happening?
Oh no, is our chat not working?
Uh-oh. Well, I'll pull it up on my phone.
Yeah, I mean, I've got it right here so I can watch it too.
Okay.
It's just the YouTube chat. I don't know what chat you're looking at.
It's through our OBS, and it's not...
No, this is through the YouTube thing. It should be right here.
That's what I said.
Yeah, now we have 9 viewers.
Pop out chat.
Sweet, well, let's kick it off.
Alright, you're going to have to be the chat monitor.
I'm in charge of the chat. I'll help with the chat.
You can see people saying stuff?
I'm watching on YouTube on my phone right over there. So yeah, I can see everybody saying stuff.
Huh.
Interesting.
Shout out to my dad for this bread.
You take something. See what pops up here. Oh no, you're right. Look, you can't see.
All right. Let's start.
Let's kick it off.
Oh, that's not showing up there either. Alright.
I'm all over it.
You got it. So we are on finals round 3. It is week number 40. It is Steve K's turn to make up the trick,
40.
and he called it Infinity War because Daniel was doing like movie titles too. So put that quiet.
There's a device that I've been using called a Whoop.
Check these
Awesome.
Speaking of that, have you heard all those like commercials for Whoop, the like fitness workout thing?
I don't think so.
It's some like fitness thing. I hear it on the radio all the time. It's like whoop.com and stuff.
Sweet. I should call my lawyer and sue him or something.
Joe Rogan talks about it. That's what that clip is from. All right.
Oh. I thought it was Nurk this whole time. It sounds like Nurk, doesn't it? Because that's how he says whoop, too. He's like, whoop.
Is it that quiet?
Oh, man.
Is that quiet for you guys? Let me know. Oh, I can't see the chat.
No, it's loud.
Is it loud for you? Oh, I bet you my computer is just quiet. Hold on. Yep. Sorry about that. Alright.
Okay. Back it up. Back it up and walk us through this.
The main point of this trick here is
We need professionals.
Steve always does things where you have to keep certain things in view. So he's got a cube, and then there's a horizontal element, which is like a pool noodle he has on a string going across 6 feet above the ground, and then there's a pole 6 feet to the left of the
device that I've been using called a Whoop.
the cube. So cube, pole, horizontal.
Check these out.
Got it.
So to start, this is just, he has a little like part where he makes a mistake.
What was that?
That's nice.
Never mind. Let's try again.
Okay,
Let's try
so
this again.
yep, he starts off with 2 Matty flips, and in both the Matty flips you have to go over the horizontal and then back through the cube, and you have to keep the horizontal in the view of the camera the whole time.
Nice. I really like that that's part of the rule. Because
Okay.
that totally turns it up.
Yep, so then after, so he kept the horizontal view for both Matties. Now he has to go, and he has to do one inverted orbit where he goes around the pole and inside of the cube, like between the cube and the pole, and then a second inverted orbit where he goes around, and then at the end of that one he has to go through the cube again, both the front and the back face. So he goes around. Oh, and the pole has to stay at the top of the screen for one full rotation.
Really love these requirements, by the way.
Out of the like 1 3/4
You know,
that you're doing.
It's like with these requirements, he solved the issue of judging freestyle. You know,
Yeah.
which has been a problem for all FPV freestyle competition. I love these simple, keep it in view requirements. Really change things.
Yep. So then he comes around the second time, and he has to go through the cube. He does. And then one more Matty flip with the same thing. You have to keep the cube in. I mean the horizontal in view. Oh. Oh look, all the things are popping up.
Hey!
Hey.
Our chat
All right, hey, let's catch up in the chat. I have to say what's up to Rudy. We need to catch up, and I'm sorry we haven't. For your senses, I don't know you. Martin.
That's me!
It is?
Yes!
That's her like.
Well,
arts
it's
and
really great
crafts
to meet
channel.
Yeah, that's my arts and crafts channel.
Oh, hey.
All right,
I'd love to. Do you make art for my senses?
all of them.
Yep.
Martian McFly?
Hey,
Max
Martian
13.
Wow.
McFly. We haven't seen him for a while. He's from
Infinity War because
UK
IGOW never
somewhere.
ends.
He has
It's
the
week 40.
infamous butt tap from Martian McFly.
Hey, Sam.
And then we got JJ. We got a Judge from Isolation Games.
Yep.
Nice.
All right.
Alrighty.
So that was Steve's trick, and here's Daniel's attempt as you can see, he has a woo, so he didn't quite get it, but you wouldn't be able to tell that from just watching it full speed.
We got to work on that on the reveals, Dan.
Well, everyone kind of has known for the whole week, so.
I think I just saw the part of it that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah, you can catch it if you look real close, and then he has some extra free stuff. So let's see if anyone else can catch it on the first viewing what he barely missed.
That one's good. That one lost it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
He was
Just
trying it.
barely lost it too. It was like
Yeah.
3 frames or something. Danny went
It was
so
like-
slow.
Well, it was like out of view for like 11 frames, but he was only in the cube and not seeing it for like 4 or 5 frames maybe. So, and that would be technically when the Matty flip ended.
You know,
Let's see if we can get
shout out-
exactly that point.
shout out to you for counting frames. That
that's
it's
what
out
it-
of sight.
That's what it comes down to.
That one's good. Wait for it. Yeah, there.
See there, that's right before it goes out. That's totally out. He's out of the cube by then, but there's also some where he's inside the cube. So that's all he missed it by, because then he goes. He's like doing the opposite direction, but goes inside and then through the cube.
Marty, knocked
And then
out
what?
years ago, came back to see who's gonna win. It does feel like years ago at this point.
Let's check out Daniel's. So Daniel he has it set up outside here between his basketball cube too, but he said it was too windy, and he was getting
Did he know when he sent this in?
what?
Did he know when he sent this in that it wasn't?
He said he hoped it was good with fingers crossed, but I think
Oh, okay.
because you can see it pop out there, but you can't really
Yeah.
tell if he's totally in the cube or not. So he was trying it. He said he was trying it outside. It's too windy, so he had to go inside the garage.
Is Dan with us right now? I don't think he's here, but I really would like to say unbelievable flying. You know what's interesting is
Hey, Steve's
This-
here. See?
hey, what? Mine's not scrolling. Oh, there! It just came up for me way after.
Wow.
What's interesting for me about this trick and this back and forth is, again, it's like all about camera angle and making it so that, you know, think about it. You max your camera angle out so you can do the inverted orbit or whatever you're calling it, and that changes the way you matty. That changes where you can catch yourself and how you can see that thing above you while mattying. Because look, Daniel
Didn't even
needs to level
think
out at
about
this
that.
spot. At this spot right now, Daniel needs to level out or go a lot faster backwards
Yeah, and he's
to be able to.
And as you're saying this, he literally says, "I'd like credit for doing this at 30 degrees."
I think it's also partially because he's in the garage, so he can't like keep too much tilt going.
Yeah.
Because he needs to turn around and get around the pole.
And then Steve says credit for doing it indoor as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then so if we just to compare to Steve's, if you guys are like, well, did Steve do that? Steve's second, Maddie. He keeps it in view all the way, like.
It was in view until he was on the back side of the laundry
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
So.
It is amazing. You know, the other thing about this trick is, with this in-view thing, it's going to be harder than most viewers who haven't tried that kind of thing have any idea. Like at this point, these guys are functioning on a level that's hard for you and me to understand, Dan, let alone a casual tiny whoop pilot. I consider myself a casual tiny. We're casual tiny whoop pilots, but
Yeah.
you know, even looking at it, it's hard to even understand how difficult it is.
Yeah,
Right.
I can only do where you keep it in view when it's like on a huge like light pole and you have a ton of
Yeah.
room to go over it.
Yeah.
To do a Matty flip inside, I have to basically just do like a front flip, catch myself, and then fly backwards. I
Yeah,
can't
you
do
just-
it smooth like they can.
You've got a very thin, fine line that you've got to ride inside to keep it in view and keep your aircraft up.
To keep it in view is crazy.
Right?
Mhm.
Like,
Then you have to be smooth. You can't like snap over and catch yourself.
it's
Yeah.
they're just so. I mean, really, everybody's
I
so
was-
beyond impressive to me.
I mean, we'll see when we watch the next trick, but because it has Matty flips in it, and I was watching the first Matty Flip week on the thing, and everyone's Matty Flips were not nearly as good as they, well, except for Steve's because he won. But Daniel's didn't look nearly as good as they do now. Like,
Awesome.
it's crazy how much better he is just in like, that was only like 10 weeks ago. Oh wait, no, that one was, oh yeah, 20. No, it was like 16 weeks. Jeez, it was like 4 months ago now. Anyway, it's who now, and Steve has till tomorrow to do the UTT from Daniel. So, I thought we would get maybe some other people that would try to beat him too.
What, try to do Daniel's UTT?
Yeah.
Nobody else tried?
They still can. There's still time. If you want to join in, jump in at the last second and go against the two champions of IGOW and compare your video on the live stream. You can still do it, you guys.
Right?
Yeah. And this one's it's just a track, so there's no special tricks or anything.
Oh.
It's just about being fast.
Interesting question from Marty.
What's
I'm
that?
wondering if a narrower camera lens would have kept it in view.
Oh, you mean a wider?
Why? Yeah, I mean, that definitely favors having a bigger field of view. Trying to keep things in view. And also, like, camera angle, like Jesse was saying.
And every camera is a little bit different. They're all really wide at this point. They're all between 110 and 125, 120. I'm guessing they're all really, really close to each other. But yeah, you could get a fancy camera. I have a lens that does 200 degrees. Lets you see literally behind you in a circle in front of you. The image is a circle inside your square viewer. You see behind.
Wow.
Might have to set some rules for people doing that.
Yeah.
They have put like a 3D camera on there.
Lens for the next IGOW.
They just put an Insta 360 on their camera, and they're like, I can't.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
It was there.
Sam just said.
Yep, 360 cam. Sam just said it. Hey, Dan just showed up. All right,
Late to the party.
Over to. Or should we watch? Let's watch Daniel's thing real quick.
Daniel's what?
His track. We normally
watch
it next.
In case there's anyone out there that wants to see if they can get involved tonight before midnight or whatever.
Where's Rab and AK at?
Rab and AK are too busy, I guess.
The two top.
I mean, let's reach out to them.
Tiny Woo pilots.
I'll call both those guys about it. I guess it is kind of last second.
Well, they've got
they can,
36 hours.
Have enough.
35 hours.
Wait,
awesome.
The Isolation Games. I'm like, where is it?
I'm like, please. Rab's the guy that enters VRL just because you're hosting one week and then goes all the way to the finals. DRL, whatever. Okay, I'm sure he could throw up a course in an hour and, like, dominate it.
Alright.
It's Alex.
So...
Yeah, can you imagine what would happen if these guys got addicted to Animal Crossing?
Oh.
So there's this little
nice. Love the peace sign.
So through the cube, then you do a
boom, 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 boom.
Window pane thing, and then up and out. That's one lap.
Oh, I love that.
You have to do
4
laps in less than 33.5 seconds.
Oh man, yeah, this is all Rab right here.
Right?
Can you imagine Alex doing this?
He would just.
I bet you they can do like.
Oh, Robin and
it's always
AK would do this in like 12 seconds.
It's always more absurd
15
than
seconds.
like even
Something
imagine
crazy.
Normally, I don't know about that.
No, it would be surprising. She's right. Her point is that when you saw it happen, you'd be like mind blown.
Yeah, mind blown.
Even if you expect the unexpected, you'll still be surprised.
Oh yeah, they could easily do those in like 5-second laps.
Yeah, it would just be
down to Rab.
Right.
Or AK. All right. So that's Daniel's tracking made up, and it's best 4 consecutive.
Yeah.
So.
Steve K says, "Yeah, I went and put a wider lens on the wide cam."
Smart.
Very smart.
All right. Let's see.
Let's watch some flicks.
Over to
IGOW Isolation Games.
oh. Okay.
So, this week is the second O week. The
Yes.
dynamic doorway duo, where you had to do a Matty and then a snapback, which I
Half
can do
Matty.
neither of. Sorry, half Matty into a
I
snapback.
feel like the second O week needs a new name, like the week or the week
I was
or
thinking of
the.
calling it the double O week, but then I didn't want to imply that you would get both O's. Yeah,
Ooh week.
Kind of
Yeah,
put this
that-
together.
I
on the
do like
fly.
ooh week.
Ooh. Well,
I like week.
if we do another like mini event, okay, where is this?
Yeah, we're not gonna change it now.
Right.
IGOW 2 is gonna
Good
be
idea for future mini
the
events.
normal way where you get letters and get knocked out when you play.
Yeah.
Hey, let's publicly congratulate and shame people for their formatting this time too.
This is all legacy formatting. If you ever put the proper format, you get a green. If you've done it
For
more
life?
yeah. If you've done it more than once, you get a darker green. And you have a red if you've only never done it properly. If you've ever done it properly. If you've ever provided all the proper information at any time, you go back to white. So you're only red if you failed every single time. Okay. I think that's up to date.
O2 week.
Ooh,
And it's like
O2.
oxygen.
I like that. Okay. Starting with Ian Pluska. That's Ian P.
Who just joined us in the chat?
Hey, how's Ian doing? All right, from Hansville, Washington, and Ian currently has a who, so he's only got one more letter to go. Let's see what we got here.
Who just popped in?
No sound. Oh, I need to lock this. So it's like-
Did he just hit that? That must be the wind blowing that wind chime. As soon as he came out the door that first time, look up at the wind chime. Oh, he didn't hit it. He wasn't even close. But if you tapped the wind chime and kept stable, that would be so cool.
So he does it back to back. I like how he does it like very mixed. Where it's like a. We'll see
Yeah,
some people
that's
do it
what
like a snap and then a snap, and then some people do like a more of a smoother motion.
Yeah, and
So both
it takes more confidence and skill to stare straight up longer, like this one does, like one of these right here. You're pretty much staring straight up for a second, for a long time. We are looking at a really high camera angle. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, because Ian.
It's all Matty style flight, yeah.
He's a racer too, so he flies.
Yeah, so he's
really
like,
fast. Typically flying at like that angle.
This looks like higher than most indoor racing you would even want. He's probably even turned it up. I mean, we could ask him.
Rudy Roller says, I am free again and finally trained my freestyle skills. I can't do any of that.
Rudy, you gotta join into IGOW too when that's.
You gotta join IGOW too, Rudy.
That will definitely
we'll start
improve
off
your
a little
skills.
slower. All right.
You guys know Rudy. You guys know who Rudy is, right?
No,
Rudy,
we don't.
from Utopia Rudy?
Yeah.
Hyper
Oh,
Type
okay.
Rudy?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Next up, we've got Sam Widener. That's Average
Yeah.
FPV from Switzerland, and he's also got a who. I think almost everyone. Oh, there's a few people that submitted this week at least. So Sam's got it set up in his. See, Sam does his much
Very snappy.
much snappier.
But also a nice stall. I mean, and obviously he's got his timing down.
Yeah, I mean we've been
You
doing
know.
these for a while, and
That's the other way you could look at it. You could say that somebody, like an amateur person who does a roll, they'll snap into it and then try to ease out and call that cinematic when in fact they don't have it memorized the way Sam does right here. Sam's got it down so hard.
yeah, it's hard to do it like that inside too. I was trying a bunch in the backyard and crashing. All right, good job, Sam.
I think
TJ.
Ducks in View should be an IGOW rule.
Oh,
Ooh, that would be an interesting rule. Ducks in View.
that could be for certain.
That could be a trick specific
certain-
thing,
Yeah.
So like Steve K could pull off one of these unbelievable tricks with his ducks in view. And then there'd be people that are like talking about frames because this frame has a millimeter more ducts, you know what I mean?
Alright, next up, we've got Mircea Sandulescu. That's Mircea FPV from Bucharest, Romania. Oh, I didn't color Sam. Sam was also a honorable mention, and so is Mircea.
I was to say, and Ian just came in stating that he flies with a 50-degree camera tilt.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Hell yeah. Are you saying you're racing like that, Sam?
Or no, that's Ian.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Ian?
he's racing like that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's always
What? I want to see that footage.
yeah, and that's inside, like in the brewery there, against 1S whoops and stuff. Even when we make like tight tracks.
Awesome.
All right, we got Mircea here. I don't think we have any.
Oh yeah.
Another very nice one.
Hey, I prefer no sound over static.
You know who I would like to see in this kind of trick, because a lot of these tricks are moving towards Matty style. The Matty stunts legacy is like strong in IGOW. Have you noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
And
There's
watching
a lot of
SR,
different variations you can do of his tricks, which is nice.
yeah, and they're all sort of on that edge of weirdness and mind effery.
So really nice trick from Mircea. Inside, not a lot of room. He had to go through 2 different doorways to get his done. All right, next up, we got Yannick Lepage. That's Prox from Zottegem, Belgium. Zottegem,
I'm thinking.
Belgium.
Zottegem, possibly?
Says, hope this one counts. Can he put it in there? Even though his video is awesome.
That's right. He's got that awesome, just like
Nice.
corner windows.
Snapback, nice. Most people seem to prefer the front snapback. I like the back snapback better personally. Or at least I think it's easier.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Oh, with 2 different types of whoops. Nice. Definitely counts. Props, as you already got your
Absolutely.
here.
Nice. Multiple times.
Tried coming in nice and low for that last one.
Yep. Alright. You want to announce them?
Yep. Next up, we've got Ishti Fedor. That's A, the FPV from Hungary, who currently has a woo.
Oh,
Turn up the volume a little bit.
that's maxed.
Oh.
I don't know why it's so quiet.
Hey, props to all these guys who want to include their
Ooh.
failures.
Yeah.
You remember in 2015, I thought he was going to go between the bars for a second. 2015, 2016, you know, everybody was trying so hard to get their content on YouTube, and nobody was ever posting their failures, and it changed the way people perceived the hobby, you know, and now with this culture of, you know, even starting off your video with a failure, I love that. It's way more inviting.
Right? Let
Yeah.
me know,
And,
like, I'm not perfect.
Oh,
this
there was a
took
little
work.
slot.
It reminds me of like how skate videos are now, where they show you like the 500 attempts it took them to finally
Yeah,
pull off
because
one clip.
it's a culture video, not a I'm a pro video. It's a I'm a part of a culture video, you know?
Yeah.
So
Totally.
I like the progression of getting tried it inside. He's getting the half matty kind of, but just not enough room. Went outside, found a bigger, more open area, and got it done. Good job, Ishji.
Dan says, "Oh, I fail."
That's a tough one. All right, next up.
We've got Pedro Caceres. That's Pino151 from the United States.
And he's
Somewhere in
a
this
top
large land.
Video selection.
Ooh, yes, he is. I forget that's what the yellow means.
All right.
Woo! I love that. Oh yeah, this is such a good video. landing on this one, I think, is what got me.
That was a good one there.
Yep. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, even that's outstanding.
Yeah. I like that cut there.
Right? That was a
That
really
was
good
such
cut.
a sweet
Gotta land on the
cut.
bed
Oh
on the
yeah,
floor.
and then the outside.
Outside of the window is sick.
Look at that. And then super high camera angle, high speed indoor rip there, and a perfect parking job. Yeah. Yep, that's why it's probably my favorite video. I think this is in my top 2 for this week for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's what I'm seeing.
Such a nice landing.
This 10 seconds of clip right there is some of the best 10 seconds ever.
Yeah. And he took my advice from last week. He had a pretty good video, some good editing, but he didn't have any sound or anything on it. I was like, toss some sound on there, a little like intro. Could be a top video. Killed it this week. Great job, Pedro.
All right. Oh, did Zach Barnes not enter?
No,
What's orange?
Orange is an attempt.
Oh, okay. So next up, we've got Zach Barnes. That's ZBFPV, who has a who from Greensville, South Carolina.
Is that how you say it?
South Carolina.
Oh yeah, I like this. He has a time lapse of him setting up the obstacle at the beginning.
Zabi. Oh wow, in the tiny whoop. He turned his whoop on and burned some transmitter to show this part. Cool.
Love it.
Another video showing off how you can just grab brooms and laundry hampers
And then the cat's
and
hanging
play.
out there checking it
Right. I love his cat.
Love the
man.
pillows too. Good call. And again, starts with the failure. Just like I like it. Oh, what's up, kitty?
Oh, so many good attempts.
Yeah, and that's how you nice.
Such a
I
good
love it,
video.
dude.
I love it.
Love it.
Yeah, I like when they send in a nice
Hey,
put
say.
together video, even on the weeks when they're not able to do the trick.
Yeah, seriously.
Shows a good competitor.
Everybody say hi to Say. She's in the
Hey,
chat.
say.
What up, Say?
Sponsored a prize of
Right? The
propeller tassels. Nipple
Yes.
tassels. That's Sam.
Oh yeah, everybody wants that. By the way, that's
the most
SayAndrea.com.
expensive prize. Yeah, the most expensive prize
SayAndrea.com.
ever given away in the history of IGOW.
Oh yeah, totally. And it's still available on SayAndrea.com. SayAndrea.com. Just trying to say.
Buy
All
one
right.
for your loved one.
Right?
Buy one for your prospective love. Buy one for yourself and feel good strutting around in your place in isolation.
Wear it in an IGOW video.
Right?
You'll get a top video of the week.
And just dance like this while you're doing
Oh
your
yeah,
fly.
do it in the icon video. You guys saw the original advertisement for that, right? It starts off like very, very sultry, and then switches to I can't remember who it was, wearing shades, like with his shirt off and the nipple tassels, trying to get him spinning around. He's like doing this.
Please don't buy them, Say said.
Oh, definitely. Everybody buy them.
All right.
All right, so next up, we've got Steve Kind. That's Steve K from Australia, who has a woo with his infamous stripped down GoPro drone.
See, that was so pro. And that's what's incredible. He's rocking some serious weight. I mean, it's not serious, but it's serious. And look how he pauses. Look how he parks it in the air. One little bobble. Like if he was a gymnast, he would have taken a teeny tiny step back, but he otherwise stuck the landing.
Yeah.
Sam said, I want a what?
Sam, you're not paying attention to the prizes you win?
Sam, that was one of the conditions if the winner has to post photos.
Yeah.
How are you not aware of that?
Nice video,
Yeah.
Steve. A top video of the
Yeah.
week.
One of my favorites for sure.
I love it. I'm gonna have to like learn how to do that, because one of my biggest things about wanting to move up to 5 inches or bigger drones is the GoPro and just like the beautiful video footage that you can get. And like he does amazing footage on that little GoPro whoop.
Yeah, that's only an 85 millimeter. So. All right, next up. Oh, we got.
Still incredible that he's doing that with an 85 indoors and a GoPro.
Right.
I'd love to know the all-up weight if you haven't. I'm sure you have it memorized, but I'd love to know the all-up
I
weight.
think it's under 100 grams, or right at 100 grams. Okay.
Right.
Wait.
Ishti, you are right. He has so much he can't keep track of them anymore.
That's true. We do just have a big box of stuff we need to send to Sam and Steve.
Steve says you hit the jackpot.
All right. So this is Max 13, Max Lambert from
I love it.
France.
I love this song. I used it in one of my videos in 2015.
Max always does his stuff super fast. Does he have it?
105 grams
Oh, the
is what
time
Steve
going
K
a little
says.
bit.
Nice.
105.
Amazing. Amazing. Do you like throwing that weight around, Steve, or do you wish it was lighter? I mean, maybe you like throwing that
105
weight.
grams and you're doing all of these tricks? Like, dang.
Nice work
I mean,
from Sam there.
it could be helping some of his tosses. That's why I asked. Maybe he prefers, you know, some people, when they're doing freestyle in mini quad world, they add weight because they want those tosses.
Yeah. Say Nate was just talking about that yesterday with one of his drones and how the added weight just makes it just like go.
Because Tiny Wolf is famous for like as soon as you're not perfectly level, it's screaming towards the ground. You know, you don't have in most like ultralight Tiny Wolves. If you go up and invert or something, you're not still going up the way you want to with a heavy mini quad. You are spiking at the ground. You're doing a suicide at that point.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we've got Krishna Panchal. That's PKZ from San Jose, California. And he was an honorable mention this week.
Very nice.
Check out PKZ's videos. I swear he had music on this. That's all the way up. Oops.
All the way up. Oh, see, he's really working with.
PKZ there.
It almost looks like he's doing some backward steering through an awkward shaped foyer or hallway there. Yeah. So he's got to like carve it to the side or stop really fast. That one's nice. He's got a little room right here, but coming out, he's got to carve to the side or stop really fast.
Impressive. Nice
really
job, PKZ.
Let's see. Steve said that the weight on a 5 inch is nice, but nah, it's tough with the whoop.
Yeah.
See, I'm just not flying anything that big.
All right. Next up, we've got Blaine Wordley. That's Inertia from
Australia.
It's got fuzziness there.
Yeah, seriously, PKZ did a great job.
Nice. Nice from Blaine.
Sam says he still can't get over the half Maddie through the window. It was good. It's very good.
Blaine wasn't sure if his was going to count, but it definitely does. He does.
Is it because of that tap on the ground?
I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't sure about that half Maddie, but he gets
and like what section of it needs to be? What section of it needs to be in the doorway too? There was one of them where he was like kind of going backwards by the time you saw it.
Hiding.
I think it's.
Oh yeah, there's a kitty.
Specifically, but I was. Oh yeah, look at that. But as long as you're doing any amount of the trick through the door, as long as you don't go through it and then do the trick, it counts. So good job by Blaine there. It's got the who.
Nice.
See if we can pick up the last letter in one of these next 2 weeks.
All right. So next up, we've got Ball and Air to Henergy, and that's Side FPV from Hungary.
Ooh, I love that.
That would have been awesome if he could finish it after going under the bed like that. So he gets it done on that one. This one shows a little bit where. Oh!
It would have been so hard. He was screaming backwards,
Right?
you know.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Yeah.
All right, getting it done. Thanks,
All
Ballot.
right.
All right, so next up we've got George Oberleitner. That's Noctaro, who has a woo from Austria. All right, later, Sam.
See you, Sam.
See you next week. I've got to run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Why it's so quiet?
I feel like it has something to do with the Skype.
Having Jesse in too.
Yeah. Is he doing it between? Okay. I was like, I couldn't see what he was doing when he gets far away. The sticks are small. Very nice. Now that I can actually fly in acro, it's my time for me to start attempting some tricks.
There's the slow motion one.
Great job.
Backwards. I like how he always has lights on his gates. He is one of the few people that did a back snapback. Most people are doing front snapbacks. I think a little easier to manage in a smaller area. All right. Great job from Noctaro.
All right.
Still hasn't missed a week there.
All right. Next up, we've got Dustin Johnson. That's Nitsudo FPV, who has a woo. He's from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and was one of the top picks this week.
I love this video.
Yeah. I think this is probably one of the best executed versions of the trick, and in like a tight space since he's going inside there. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, watch the
Really
top of the door frame on the way in. That first one, both of them. You can just see the door frame the entire time.
Yeah, and he does it nice and like clean straight line. Like he could have come out of the door to have a lot more room. But he's not in. So I thought that was impressive.
I love that the center of the door frame stays right there, like not even really approaching the edge on those first ones.
Yeah, and then he flows it a few more times with a little more mixed on the other ones.
That was good.
So I like that he did a snappy, clean one and some like flowy ones.
You could do. I'm sorry, there are delay. I really never mean to talk over you guys. I had this idea. If you divided a screen into 9. It's not called a quadrant when there's 9. Nodrants? 9. If there's 9 areas, you could say that maybe the top of the frame has to be visible in the middle one. I could see somebody doing a finals trick like that. Would be really cool.
That would be interesting.
Because he just pretty much pulled it off.
You have like an actual camera grid on and say it needs to be up in.
Like a break.
Yeah, you could give everybody a layover that they can test later on their clips or something. Or just like you could put a sticker on your computer screen or whatever.
Right. Daniel asks, did you get his week submission? He PM'd you.
So this week, Daniel, you were too late for this week. Remember, you did send it to me though. But we will watch it if I can. Oh yeah, I can bring it up on here probably.
Daniel was late submitting his video?
Well, he was doing the one we just watched.
Oh, yeah.
All week. So.
Ooh.
Oh,
Zach's
no.
out flying his baby tooth. What happened here?
They blocked the video.
Orchard Music. Everybody go write a bunch of obscenities on Orchard Music's Facebook
They actually
page.
blocked. Is this Nick? Are we on Nico? Oh
no,
this
it's
is
Dustin's.
Oh no, we watched Dustin's, right? I scrolled down to Nick. I just didn't.
Oh.
No.
I guess it's about time this happened. I mean, everybody's ripping off music all day long on your live stream.
And
right.
Nick had one last week where it blocked the live stream, and I had to mute the part with his in it so that it would be live in America. This Orchard, I think it was the same music company. Well, I guess we can't watch Nick's entry. I watched it before though, and it was an attempt.
All right. Well,
Nico.
Nick Koenig, Nico Del Rey, has a who from Eagan, Minnesota. And though we can't watch his attempt, he did send one in. So if he goes and changes the music or does whatever he needs to do to fix that,
Or
you
he
guys
could
can
post
check
it-
it out in the comments.
He could post it on YouTube too. Here's the summary he wrote. Wind plus attack cat plus no skill equals 2 broken cameras.
Oh.
I said, nice attempt, Nick. You got the half Maddie, so you got the first part. Just couldn't link it up with the second part.
No skill is a little bit too
I
harsh.
think he was just being
Right.
harsh on himself. Nick was like in the top.
Yeah, I'm like, Nick, weren't you
Yeah.
like one of the
Sixth in
top
regular, I know.
finishers?
And he's had a top video, I believe, every week in isolation games up till this week.
Yep.
He had the basketball club one
Hardcore.
last week. Alright.
Oh yeah, that was outstanding. I still can't
Right,
believe
just
that clip.
right into the basketball hoop. That was so good.
If he can pull off 2 of the
And it
next
looked.
weeks, he can still make it into the champions. So
Yep.
Do it,
and
man.
Wild card. P and wild card. Ooh,
Okay.
and the Muskov clan begins with Trevor Muskov, Fly FPV, and they are all from Illinois.
okay.
I wish I could remember what this song was from. I was listening to it when I was watching this video, judging it or whatever, and I was like, what is that from?
Right. So Fly, it's got a mock doorway built outside that Dan probably built for all of them to do the trick on. And like most of Fly's videos, he does it a whole bunch of times and multiple times in the same clip. So,
He had one piece of that. See how he's stalling so hard upside down? And sometimes when he's coming out of that upside down, it takes him a few ticks on the roll to get it out of there, and he's just got a lot of hang time. He really does get some like mind-bending hang time.
And they've just all improved so much from beginning till now. It's absolutely amazing what they do. And for them to be a family, and they were like, 10, 12, and like 14 when they began, and now they've all aged. And
Changed ages.
it's crazy. So much time has
40
passed.
weeks. I almost feel like it's time to throw a party about a 40-week game of Whoop is unbelievable. I know we're talking about a different game now,
But
but
still, it's been
yep.
like going on for so long. It's amazing what it turned into. Going from just like, I need to get more people involved in my battle group to like this huge, huge thing for the community.
Yep, exactly.
alright, so who's next? Now we got Dan. That's Dan Muskoff, Triple T FPV.
Did we
Wait,
just, no, I was like, did you just skip over Egghead?
I did skip over it.
Next up is Travis Muskov, Egghead FPV, who's got a who, the youngest of the Muskovs.
Alright. What's that
Oh,
said?
I was going to say
Outline
we're missing
two.
one. Nope, Troy's just down at the bottom. Okay.
It's Apocalypse.
Yeah.
On the same gate. We'll see them all doing it. Nice. Gets it done there.
Yep. Gets are done.
These are the things
Crooked.
that make me say I need to get out and practice more.
Oh,
If
and
an
then this
11-year-old can do it, I can do it.
This was the frame before he went into the pool.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that.
He must have been going fast if that was the last frame he got, because he had some. He must have been spiking hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like 5 feet, 3 feet at least. Okay, I exaggerate. He's 1 to 3 feet above the pool. There should have been another frame.
Of like him hitting the water or something.
Yeah.
Nice job from Travis, getting it done before he went into the pool.
Zach just shouted out in the chat from he's out flying his baby tooth.
Ooh,
Sweet.
Nice.
Thanks for popping in to holler in the chat while you're flying.
That's what
Right.
Nate was flying, basically. Nate has one of those. It's a 3-inch 1S.
Oh my god, it was
It's like
so
silent.
quiet.
It doesn't make any noise.
Like, it's sitting right next to you, and it sounds like it's like 10, 20 feet away.
And then when it goes away, you can't even hear it. It's crazy.
Yeah,
And Nate made his like super light, like he does with all his stuff.
right. Good old Mr. Shutterbug.
All right.
Triple T.
Triple T.
Yep, so next up we've got Dan Muskoff, Triple T FPV, who has a who from Illinois. He has sent in an attempt.
And you should have Travis or Trevor or Troy teach you how to do it.
Are you not posting enough videos, Daylight? If she doesn't understand why you only have 127 subs.
He probably just needs to do some Reddit marketing. I'd love to help. Dan, if you want some help doing some Reddit posting and marketing, that's how you grow a channel right now.
Dan was getting close with some of these. He was getting the half Maddie's like there.
He just wasn't getting the snapback.
I love that he's going for it so hard.
Oh!
Looks like they moved it out somewhere else for him to do it. That's not the same spot everyone else was.
I bet it was like the setup process, and he was like, hey, let's find a better spot after I do mine.
Oh, that one was pretty easy. Oh, and he just did a flip instead of a snapback.
Shout out to Jesse's pinch cam.
Oop,
Nice.
I'm just getting an Amber Alert. Thanks, Zach.
He knew what was going to happen. The Whoop was chasing him down.
Right?
Alright. Nice attempts there from Dan. Almost got it.
Alright. And next up we have Miss Laura Muskov, Butterfly FPV, who has sent in an attempt every week.
This
You
is like,
go, girl.
check
For
this
real.
one out too. She's like getting way better.
Is she? That's so awesome. Most
She's
of these
like-
videos I don't even watch until the day of, just because I like to see them first on stream.
She's ripping around in this one. Watch.
That is so awesome. I love it. I love seeing more and more women participate. It's one of the reasons I joined the board of my drone club. I want more women. Ooh, look at her in Horizon.
Look, she's like flying around, like yawing around, doing all types of stuff.
Right?
It's like somewhat flowy too.
You go, girl. I love it.
Little tap there. Little tap there.
She can definitely go where she wants to much better now. She can,
Right,
like,
I remember
point
the
at
first video, she was just like, phew, phew.
like point at the gate and go through it pretty easily. You can
Yeah.
tell now.
Well, I mean, she's
trying to
in
do, like, flips and
Horizon.
stuff.
That's pretty good. It took me, I was flying for quite a while before I moved over to Horizon, just because I would always press 2 forward and then just boom, boom. I had to get very accustomed to my throttle control before I can move up.
She's able to go through the gate and then start doing some type of flip. Just doesn't quite have the control of which ones to do.
Yep.
See? Like a double roll.
Very nice.
Look at that outro.
Right?
Look at those giant butterflies. I love
It's
that.
awesome.
And then, like usual, we get to see what kind of stuff Dan's been watching on YouTube. We got the goats on the cliff. I saw that one.
It's technically, I haven't seen that because this is not.
It's good.
I'm not logged in.
It's a.
Otherwise
Oh,
It
okay.
would be all like
It'd probably be all like sciencey stuff.
science
And
drone
crime thrillers that he's been addicted to for the last couple
Math.
weeks.
stuff. Math videos. I like watching math videos.
He does. Number File, he
Number
watches a lot
File.
of.
Me too. I always watch educational stuff. I just try to get smarter, just like Dan.
All right.
Just kidding, Dan.
And
I was like, I'm telling you, it's that astrophysics degree he has. He's got to have like a good dose of science every day. But next up, we've got the last of the Muskovs, and that's Troy Muskov, Moose FPV.
at least didn't put any quarantine on his.
On his moose.
This doesn't want to be under quarantine, I guess.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
You know, I bet-
Ooh.
You know, there's a bunch of people waiting their turn right now, right? They're not probably all flying at once.
Yeah,
And
no.
at some point, Dan's like, okay, it's time for the next kiddo, you know? I would imagine it's always like, oh, I'm so close, let me keep trying it.
Nice. So that was when he got it.
But 5 videos from a family, you know, Dan's keeping it moving along at some point.
I think they all have their own whoops, if I understand
For sure.
correctly.
Yeah, they all have their own, but he's
Yeah.
saying like there's not, you don't see 5 doorways out there, and they're not
Yeah.
all flying at the same
True.
time.
I wonder if they all have goggles. That would be the expensive part.
Yeah.
Guys, let's shout out to the Muskovs and ask for a family fleet photo.
Oh yeah.
Family feet photo.
A lot of F sounds
Feet.
there.
Your whole family's feet.
All right.
Oh, publicly shaming Brian Piontek, who is still red.
He hasn't provided any extra information yet. He tossed and stay hidden, my friends, this time.
Stay hidden, my friends. I love it. Now he's just like writing it. You can see he's writing it out. He's
What
got
does it say?
Brian Piontek, that's Piontek, got a who from Nebraska, and he said, "Stay hidden, my friends," instead of posting his name and location.
Nice. Yeah, that's a proud red color right there.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Might have been
gives
a
us
couple
that
blades
back
of grass.
Right into a tap, but we counted it because he flipped over before. And we're being lenient
He
in
made
these
it.
games.
Flip.
Yes, he flips over before.
Love
he
it.
flips.
I'm not disputing the judges.
If you do it more or less, we're counting it.
Right? Dan says you want our own goggles on our naked feet. Or drones on our naked feet, sorry. And then they all have their own goggles except for Laura.
Oh, nice. Do you guys race?
That's awesome. Yeah, you guys
Family
could all.
racing. Danny and I did that
Right.
quite a bit when I
At
first
least,
got my
like,
own set of goggles.
It's also kind of fun to do a slow. Everybody in the family follow the leader. Did I just lose you guys?
No.
No, you paused
Oh.
for a second, but
Yeah.
Cool.
okay.
Yeah. We actually haven't done that in a while. We should do that again.
We have only a couple more videos.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4 more videos.
All right. So next up, we've got Ilya K. And that's Sylph from Brooklyn, New York, who has a whoo.
Alright.
Woo. Ooh, original music by me.
Oh, that's right. I can hear you making this own music. Wonk. This is he must have like a caddx or something.
I thought you were gonna say birthday.
There was a birthday at some point,
Yeah,
because that's been in the videos for the last couple weeks.
He said,
You guys see the cat right there?
Yeah. last time when we asked him whose birthday he was, he said, "Oh, haha, I guess it's been my girlfriend's birthday for like 3 months now."
Oh yeah, okay. I missed the last one and the one before, guys. You know, with this cat motif happening, we should award a couple extra bonus points if people feature in a discreet way animals.
They just
Like the way that black cat was just like obviously a part of the game. Like, look, can we see that little part again? Just like it's right at the beginning, I think.
There's a cat that just kind of went pew across like.
Well, he crashes in the garden. He goes down in the garden and then pulls out of it. But this black cat is obviously gaming with this whoop who's coming in and out of the house. Here it is. Ready? Oh, next one. Next one.
Oh,
It's a kind of like when a cat acts like that, they're playing. That cat is engaging with this what, and not.
Nice. All right. Oh, next up.
Thanks for that replay, Dan.
Yes. We have got Justin Carpenter. That's Carpenter FPV from Minneapolis, Minnesota. He has a woo, and he is also a top video this week.
Fun video.
One
My
of
favorite.
my favorites.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
Outstanding. I hope you guys like baby face punches. Or head taps or something, I guess.
Right?
Flying around baby. Put this for himself.
Start off with a good belly
I don't know if
tap.
this was planned or not, but just flies up on him.
That's how you let that music drop.
Daddy. Snap back. And then face punch.
Right? I feel like he's just gonna have it all tangled up in his beard one of these days.
Okay, that's one baby tap. Let's double it up. Boom.
Like,
Bounce
Can
off the
you
head.
believe it?
goes into
Tap
the
into
white
that.
tap. Denied.
Oh,
Wife
denied.
said no.
Denied. You saw that coming.
Wife's like, I'm old enough to use my hands to stop you,
Great job.
unlike your child.
Alright.
Oh, I hope you're here, man, because I really, really love your video style, Carpenter. I really, really love it. I just can't tell you. I hope, yeah.
Barrett says that video was nuts.
Next up, we've got Andy Code.
And that's Andy C. FPV from Minnesota. He also has a woo.
Minnesota is such a strong FPV culture up there. I love it.
They do.
Minneapolis. There's several clubs there, you know.
Yep.
I was like, I know we watch a lot of
That's where
the
the
Minneapolis
Carpenter's
races
from
on
there, too.
Hydra.
Yeah. Yep, and Hydra's from there, so Hydra's been rallying the posse for a long
Okay,
time now.
I didn't realize Hydra was. That makes sense on why there's so many Minnesota Hydra races.
Yeah, they're in the Twin Cities.
All right, great job from Andy. If you didn't see there, he got it.
Hey, real
Done.
quick comment. It looks like Andy Coach, you should consider, if you don't actually have a video transmitter issue going on, you're probably just on channel F4 or something really close to your Wi-Fi. So if you want better video, you know, horizontal lines, sometimes it means Wi-Fi issue.
Yeah, white ones typically.
Oh, that is good knowledge.
Nice. All right. Oh, and Daniel said he sent.
Okay, but first we gotta watch Kobe.
Oh, I skipped over Kobe.
Yes, you did.
Oh, the top. Oh, Kobe's video is sweet too.
Yes. Next up, we have Colton Bishop. That's Kobe FPV from Arizona. He has a woo, and he was my top pick this week.
Oh,
Nice.
All right. Kobe using the intro every week,
Right?
and he's got
I
this
love
crazy
this.
like this toilet
Yeah.
paper on the fan, right?
Right. Toilet paper, and white paper, one of the two.
Yeah, this effect, this kind of movement is what I'm looking for in all my Tiny Whip HQ courses, and I'm stealing this, Kobe. It looks It looks so good. It adds a huge three-dimensional obstacle that you can still fly through. You could pin it through that all day long and have a blast.
Right? It's so cool.
I mean, it has to be balanced because, look, if this thing was off balance, it would eventually come down on him.
Yeah.
So that's it's probably really unsafe.
One piece on each thing of the fan,
Blade.
right?
Yeah, he probably measured them all roughly the same length, but even so.
I think he commented about how he did it.
It's really cool.
Yep. And good execution. He does it twice. And some extra cool tricks in there, too. But yeah, definitely a cool effect.
Alright, I was like, it was an all-around good video. It did great on the trick, had the awesome streamers, good music, like, great video, Kobe.
Yeah, no, great choice. Great choice, Liz. I love it, too.
Said, it was hard to start, but once I got it going, it was great. So probably
what?
The streamers, he said it was difficult to get them to start, but once he got them going, it was great.
Weird. Oh, because they're probably getting tangled in the beginning, so you got to like separate it out and get it. Okay.
And get the speed up going fast enough.
I appreciate that advice.
Nice work. All right. Daylight sent in his video late because he was doing that trick we watched at the beginning, but we will show his
he was
attempts.
busy competing in the finals of IGOW.
Everybody's going to do TP on the fan. Brandon Bentley's going to do it. Steve K says using toilet paper is a hard flex. I get that. I don't know if I get that all the way. Trying to get that. Heck yeah, Dan. Oh yeah, very clean. And again, he's parking it so. Yep. That was a really beautiful selfie loop. Yeah, the control over this trick is really showing off in the way he stops it in the air before he even gets past the doorknob on that. I mean, he's barely past the doorknob, and he's parked.
Getting really good at those self-loops inside, too. Nice job, Daniel.
He said, don't throw it away, it's still good after.
Oh yeah, you can reuse TP in lots of ways. Hey Dan, I just want to say,
for that.
Yep.
Yeah, Dan, if you want any help promoting your YouTube channel, I'd love to help, dude. Just text me or message me, and it's all about using Reddit, like I said. So let's just holler at me.
All right.
Good knowledge.
So, a bunch of people who had completed the previous weeks, but were not able to do this one. So, showing how it's a pretty difficult trick. We had Daniel didn't turn his in time. We just talked about Freedom. Casey, really fast, good pilot. Not able to pull it off, I guess, or didn't have enough time. Kibbles, Lamp, Spezzy Lover.
Oh.
Wow. Surprised he wasn't able to do it. Style.
Hey, Dolan. Sean.
Void Vader. And then we haven't seen anything from Carp in a week or two, or Evil Ezra, or Rush.
Oh.
And then these people haven't sent in since the first week. But as long as you got one letter, you will get one entry into the participation giveaway.
Awesome. What are we going to win? Because I got an entry.
Hey.
Yep. Let's see, we can look at that. Let's bring up the prizes since we added some new ones to it. Oh, that one's locked. Yeah.
I'm in the bottom corner.
Oh, I didn't see the explore thing. All right.
Oh yeah, look at all those prizes.
Champions giveaway prizes. You want to go over them real quick, babe?
All right. So from Happy Model, we have a 3-inch toothpick bind and fly. From
Sorry.
From Newbie Drone, we have a B-Brain Pro bind and fly package. It is what we've determined pro because of its motors.
Yes. And then got a bunch of stuff from Mary Beth that we showed off last week. And then Airblade, I sent pictures of this, but Josh sent them to us from Ostrich Air and Airblade, and now we have them. This is the Intrepid frame. I think this is actually on the participation giveaway, but then in the Champions giveaway we have this.
Oh yes.
Pretty sweet.
The mini 3D printed tank.
check that
Oh
out.
my gosh, that is such a sweet
So
size.
it has all the parts already there built into it. It has a Spectrum receiver, so if you don't have Spectrum, you have to switch that. The only thing it doesn't have ready to go is an FPV camera if you want to FPV it also.
Oh my gosh, that is freaking
It's all
awesome.
built out with the servos and stuff, so pretty sweet there. So that's another tape to do it. And then he also sent this box, which I didn't add to the list yet, the Whoop box,
Oh, nice.
and some more stickers.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you to Ostrich Air and Josh.
Yes.
Close.
Brandon says that he saw a guy use the long, skinny animal balloons to make race gates. He held them to the wall with empty TP cores.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys,
That's
3 years
creative.
ago, 3 years ago, I tested all the balloon gates, and I still have them for sale on my website. They're probably out of stock like a lot of things right now, but yeah, the balloon gates, you just get a thing of blue painter's tape and then a big room, and you pump up all your balloons, and you can make a course in like 5 minutes.
Nice. All right.
Q260 is the name of the balloon you want, by the way.
Q260. Nice to know.
All right, and then these other prizes were here before. If you didn't see them, we went over them before. I think we added the Red Shifters Ion Zero Grab frame since the last time we went over them. And then the newest addition here is from Tiny Whoop. Is going to be a special care package from JesseP. So whoever wins that one, you'll talk to Jesse and then figure out
We're gonna hang
some
out
cool stuff that you need.
We're gonna hang out, and I'm just gonna say what do you need? Like what are you breaking, and what do you want to bling your whoop out to stay in the air, etc.
So
So a nice personalized package for you.
yes, and then the participation giveaway. We got a Crazy Bee flight controller from Happy Model, and then from Airblade, there was this mini Intrepid frame.
Mini Intrepid frame. Ooh.
Yeah, Intrepid Mini. I think it's 2.5 or 3-inch frame.
That's awesome.
I have a picture of it built out in the isolation group from Josh. If you want to see that. And then we got some more stuff from Mary Beth, a bunch of things from Newbie Drone that we had up there. Some codes from the Daniel signed banana drawing.
I'll try to get that. That's the one I really want. That one's on the wall right there.
Signed banana drawing.
And then we
For
got,
real, Dan.
I bet you he'd draw you a personal one if you asked him. And then we
I
got,
would never flex. Yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
Then we added a bunch of sticker packs from Tiny Whoop, which are going to be sweet. Tiny's got a bunch of different stickers, and they're all super fun. So,
Right.
and then also a 4 LED harness. So lots
Color of your choice.
lots of different things to win in the participation giveaway. Oh, and Casey's giving away a 3D printed Whoop case to the person with the most unsuccessful attempts. So that's looking like it's going to be
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Laura's getting a new Whoop case.
Yes. Oh, and Beta's giving a
Nice.
prize for the best overall player, which we'll
Ooh.
vote on.
That's interesting.
Yes, they didn't want to just give a prize out for the giveaway.
They wanted it to just go to like the top player.
Yeah, I was
Overall.
like, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
whatever you want. And one more big sponsor, and that is the Suganos, who made these big, long lists of sponsors and reached out and contacted all these people to give you guys free stuff.
Right?
Major shout out to Dan and Liz right down there. Come on, guys.
And Liz,
I'll do it.
making the t-shirts.
Everybody at home is
I
clapping
do.
with me. Yeah.
Thank you.
We have T-shirts on both sides. One for the participation. It's one of the generic
Yeah.
layouts that you have that you can choose from, and then for the champions giveaway, you get one where you get it personalized with your name on it.
Yep. So I will put your name, whether you want your government name, your drone name, whatever you want. We'll go across the back.
That's awesome.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Daniel said he asked if he could do all the tricks in 1 week to get all the letters, and I said no, but it would be cool, so you should do it anyway.
Yeah.
So he's gonna try to do that for the Rubik's week.
That'll be nice.
I bet he can do it, all of them, and both Rubik's in the same clip.
That's
Shout out to
awesome.
Sean
I'd be
Dolan.
surprised.
Oh, sorry.
Right? Yep.
Oh.
Shout out to Sean.
What's up, Sean?
What's up, Sean Dolan? That's Dolan
Sean
FPV.
did he get a letter? Oh, Dolan only had one attempt. Sean, you needed more attempts.
Well, we didn't have to call him out like that just for saying what's up in the chat.
I thought he had gotten the first week letter. I was gonna be like, Sean's got one.
It was an unintentional call out.
I know. We love you,
The
Sean.
last thing is the new video.
Oh yeah. So next week's trick for the final week of the IGOW Isolation Games, the wild card week. The trick is, what did you wind up calling it?
Where is it there? Maddie Flip Progression.
The Maddie Flip Progression.
Another shout out to Maddie Stunts.
Right?
Yep, I put him in
Did you see how I put him on Steve's thumbnail?
No, not that Maddie.
Oh,
That's
not
a
that
different
Maddie? I thought it was
That's
No,
Maddie
this-
Clark.
Oh.
This is Maddie Durant.
Ah. I'm like, I don't know. You guys never differentiate. It's just Maddie.
Oh, I don't have the thumbnail. Oh no, it'll pop up eventually. I put Maddie Durant on the thumbnail.
Skittles. Skittles still looking so shorn.
Yep.
Takes a while for her hair to grow it back. It's all quiet.
That's Maddie Stunts right there.
Yep.
The trick is called Maddie Flip
I
Progression.
stole the road to Ryan.
Let's just jump straight
Thumbtail.
I'm calling him.
Is that you need a triple stack gate. Well, you at least need the top and the bottom gate. And that's a set of 3 gates. One basically on the ground, one in the middle, and then one on the top. Each gate can have a maximum
Chicken looks
size.
super good for some reason.
That's the
Like,
diameter
way clearer than normal.
size.
Does it?
Requirement
Go
number
for it.
2 is that
So you need a triple stack
three
gate,
tricks.
3 gate. Well, you only need the top and the bottom gate.
So,
But you need
if
them spaced
triple
at that
stack gate
distance.
Here, you're going to start by flying forward through the top gate, and then tilt back and fly backwards through the bottom gate. And then the next level is you're going to fly forward through the top gate, and as you go through the top gate, you're
What
gonna
is
do
that,
Maddie flips. So you're gonna
Greenness
fly
going
flip,
on at the bottom there.
and then get yourself
Get your clip here.
Well, what, you're gonna re-render the entire video and put somebody's clip there?
Yeah.
No? Hey?
The third level.
I don't have an
That's
example.
awesome. That's so cool, Dan. I love that.
Plus it's Saturday.
So you're gonna do
That's true.
So
and then all the way past the Maddie position, another front flip
if you can't hear me, you're basically doing
yourself.
3 different like
backwards through the bottom gate.
levels of the Maddie flip through the top and the bottom of the triple stack gate. First is you just fly through and then fly backwards.
That's called a Maverick, by the way, I think.
The Maverick. Okay, so that's just to kind of get so you kind of get the motion of flying backwards and going through the gate. Then the next one you do just a normal Maddie flip where you do a 3/4 front flip and then fly backwards through the bottom. And then the next one is you have to do a flip, like an extra flip, a flip into the Maddie flip,
Yeah.
and then go out the bottom.
A 1.5 to the Maddie, yeah.
Yep.
Hardcore. Really
Maverick
hardcore.
to a Maddie to a 1.5 Maddie.
Yep. All in one clip.
All in one clip. Whoa.
No bumps.
Wild card week is no joke.
I think it's I don't know. I think it's easier than the Rubik's cubes, or at least from how many people could do those tricks in regular IGOW.
Yeah.
A lot of there is.
But it was also a progression up to those tricks in the
That's
regular
true.
IGOW compared to 5 weeks.
That's true. We haven't done that any Maddies.
Alright everyone, so the Maddie flip has been a notoriously difficult
Broadway.
to do.
Such a great font.
But it's not that bad these days. In
Yes.
original IGOW, we've seen many people able to do these type of tricks. And the design of this trick is going to help you to ramp up to doing the Maddie flip and then even going past that. So, good luck and happy moving.
So there's Ishti doing it. So we're not going to be picky on your Maddie flip. Like you just like with the power loops, as long as you do the overall motion, it doesn't have to be smooth or anything. You just have to do a flip and then get backwards.
Right.
through the gate.
We're not all Steve K.
Yeah, you can't all do it as
You don't have to have loop movement. Or,
This will still count.
what did you?
Continuous loop motion.
Yeah, continuous forward loop motion.
Yeah.
If she gets the flip and then he gets back through without any bumps, that's okay. Average would probably have no problem with this one. He's done this type of trick a ton of times. Barrett,
I want to see that double flip one.
Carpenter doing it. Daniel. See, look at that. That didn't look very Danielish, did it?
No.
Compared to what Daniel can do now. Watch more. Carpenter.
It did seem more like,
That was one of his better ones out of the all ones in there. This JJ, Downfish FPV. Nico Del Rey. PKZ.
does anybody
Side
do a
FPV?
1.5 in any of these books?
That trick hasn't been. We never had that as a trick yet.
Ah.
And then Steve won this week, so I put his whole clip in. Because Steve also does really nice Maddie clips. That's a
This
half.
backyard is famous now.
Let's see. Steve keeps really nice motion on his. Steve nailing multiple. Baddies. Nice job. And then at the very end, I have the one clip of one that someone did the flip into Maddie. And that was Robert Sanchez. He did it in one of the like freestyle combination weeks.
Oh, okay.
He like added that as an extra. Steve taking down the gate on top of him. So that should be right here. Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, so a flip into it, and I can actually go back. Let's see if I can show just that part again.
Right there.
Whoop.
Oh, okay. I can see
Nice
it. It's
shot
like
by Robert. Yep.
very, very nice.
All right. So, if you're the first one to post your video, I will put it onto the clip, and then I'll post it up on YouTube, and you'll be the.
Do you think there's people rushing to get their gear right now, or 5 minutes ago?
Ian always wanted to be the first one for the last couple weeks, so that's what kind of made me think of it.
Nice.
He's like, when are you gonna post the link so I can post my video up?
That's awesome.
All right. Oh no, we have to do who won. I was like, that's it.
So distracted today.
All right, let's see who won. Wait, Diana split. Oh, I didn't change the title. That's my bad. It should
Whatever.
be Dynamic Doorway Duo. Okay.
Mr. Jordan Tempkin.
Oh, he sent his design. That's right.
I was gonna say.
He got him in just before. So let me update that.
Hell yeah, Jordan. Shout out to Jet. 2-time DRL World Champion. The only guy who's ever going to take it twice.
What's going on with all the championships and stuff this year? I saw that IO is moved to my birthday weekend.
Is that when it is?
Yep, IO is my birthday weekend.
All right.
That could just make it that much more fun if we actually went.
Well, since we'll
My
see
35th
Jet's
birthday
since
and
we're putting
IO.
his in now, which is
Well, we get to see his input live.
Yes! He chose Carpenter as number 1. My man!
Cool. So Jet chose Carpenter as his top video, Nitsudo as number 1, and then Pino
number
as
2, you mean?
2. What'd I say?
You said number 1.
Also.
Yeah.
Pino as number 3. Rounded out with Kobe, Steve, and Fly. All right. Wait, can they see that?
Yep.
They can see it.
They can.
We're gonna cover some of us up so we can see all of it.
There you go.
We go. Okay. So we'll go down the list. Or should we go from the bottom up? Let's go bottom up. Starting with Derek and his drone. So Derek chose Pino 151 as his top, and
Carpenter
2, and Nitsudo 3, and then Steve, Kobe, and Fly. All right. We got Kelly.
Loving this dramatic reveal here.
Right.
Oh, Kelly
The
also
dramatic
chose.
reveal.
Oh, Pino 151 as number 1, with Nitsudo as number 2, and Steve K as number 3.
Interesting.
Rounding out Kobe, and Carpenter as 6. Interesting, Kelly. Interesting.
Well, that's because Kelly, like me, didn't know whether we should be judging the actual trick.
Yep.
Because, these people, some people are like, some judges just really want to judge the entire video and the vibe and the music and the animations and stuff. Some people want to look at raw pilot skill.
Yep. Definitely the two judges do it different ways.
That's one of the reasons we went with multiple judges. It helps get a more rounded view of the winner.
All right. So we got Barrett Yilmet, or Barrett's Builds. And he also picked, that's 3.
The window, man.
For Pino.
The window is getting folks.
And then Nitsudo also at number 2. And then he's got Carpenter at 3. So Barrett, known for his excellent edits.
Right, and I was going to say, Barrett being a previous IGOW player would know, probably, what we like to judge on. So I would assume he would judge on similar things.
And he always made, fancier edits. So
yeah.
Jared, I'm pretty sure, just judges straight on who did the trick best. I think that's how he approaches it.
Steve K. Great choice.
Steve K down. Got Pino in 2nd, and Nitsudo in 3rd.
And then Kobe Carpenter, and Fly. Very nice. All right. Rab's vote is Pino as number 1, Nitsudo as number 2, Steve K as number 3, with Kobe, Carpenter, and Fly rounded out.
All right. So we got Nick Burns from YouTube.
Wow. Pino. Pino number 1, Nitsudo number 2, and Steve K number 3, with then Carpenter, Fly, and Kobe.
Very similar. Except we've got Tent to Be Human. That's Jason. And
Gives it to Carp.
Carpenter, number 1, with Steve K number 2, and Nitsudo number 3. He's got Pino at 4th. That's Pino's lowest ranking.
Right.
And then Kobe and Fly tied for 5th and a half. All right.
Pitch poll. Good old Taylor Worthington. His choices are Steve K as number 1, Carpenter as number 2, and Pino as number 3. Interesting.
Nice.
With a Fly, Kobe, and then Nitsudo round out. That's Nitsudo's lowest score.
Oh, that's number 6. All right, and then we got Downfish FPV. That's JJ DeGarmo. He also went for Steve K, but he has Nitsudo 2nd
and Pino 3rd. And then Fly, Carpenter, and Kobe.
And then we got Nate Payne, Mr. Shutterbug, just flying with yesterday. He went for Pino.
Gives it to Pino.
And then Steve K 2nd with Carpenter in 3rd.
Very nice. Right. And Mr. Alderboy FPV, Josh Close, chose Carpenter as number 1, Steve K as number 2, and Nitsudo as number 3, with Pino as 6th.
So harsh.
Jesse, your choice is
Steve K number 1. It's got Carpenter number 2 and Pino number 3. With then Nitsudo, Kobe, and Fly. And then we got Liz, who already revealed her top pick. It's Carpenter. Oh!
No, it was Kobe. Carpenter was number 2. I said Kobe was my
right.
favorite.
You're right.
Because I liked his streamers and his music and everything. Carpenter is number 2. Pino is number 3 because the window was amazing. And then Steve K, Nitsudo, and Fly.
Right, and my picks. I had Pino number 1 with Nitsudo number 2 and Steve K number 3. Then Kobe, Fly, and Carpenter. And yes, I thought the window was what gave it to Pino. That last little clip, like Jesse was saying, where he goes.
Yeah,
out
that
the
last
window,
10 seconds.
Rips around, lands, gives the double OKs.
Unbelievable.
Very nice finish. Great job. So it looks like Pino's going to win. But let's sum them up to see for sure.
And he did get a couple 6s.
He did.
And so there's, I mean, who knows?
A lot of ones.
Yeah.
That was close with Steve.
Because that's what I was wondering.
Difference.
I was wondering if those 6s were, or it was only 1 6. Why was I thinking 2? Okay.
So, 34, Pino in first, Steve in second, third is Nitsudo, Carpenter, and then Kobe and Fly. Great job, everyone. Honorable mentions, if you didn't notice, Mirce, PKZ, Average. All right.
Woohoo!
Oh, let me scroll that down. There you go. Congratulations to our winner. That's Pino 151. It's Daylight 1, and then Sam. So this is the first person not from original IGOW to win a week. Congratulations, Pino.
Very nice.
What did Pino?
Congrats, Pino.
For which week was it?
Second
O week.
Pinch FPV cam and VTX. Nice.
Sweet.
Nice job.
And $5 off anything over at Beta. Let's not forget those guys.
Oh, yes.
And from sayandrea.com, you heard me, sayandrea.com is actually nothing this week. But go check out the nipple tassels. Go check out the nipple tassels on sayandrea.com, everybody.
Right.
Oh, we definitely can.
Oh, we're doing it.
Sam. Oh, wait, Sam left us, but when Sam watches this back,
right.
Here's a little Easter egg for you at the end, Sam. This is what you won.
Bam.
Hey, look at those.
Oh, yes.
So fly.
That is a $200 retail value, people.
Wow.
Those are some fancy.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
I love
that's
it.
Right.
Coming Valentine's Day 2019.
Yes, and Sam, you'll have to tell us if you want props.
Oh my God.
Out. Because you can get either option.
Well, can't you just switch them?
Hey,
am I tripping? I think you can switch them.
Don't give that away. The difference, you need both sets.
Oh yeah, 5 both sets, only $400.
All right, everyone. Have a good Sunday. I'm pretty sure we went over everything.
Oh.
You think of anything else, Jesse?
No, we're good to go.
All right, so you guys have about 35 hours left to get your Rubik's Cubes videos in if you have not already. And we will see you next week.
Bye. Oh.
Bye, guys.
Boom.